Hello, welcome back to our channel and welcome if you're new. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So we are That Campervan Thing and we're Gary and Annie
Hello.
and we are still vanless, sadly.
Well, yeah, we've had the van in just to get it a service and get a new battery on it. Not the leisure battery, the main starter battery. And we've just been a bit too busy with life to go and pick it up. So hopefully we'll get it back in a day or two. But in the meantime, we thought we'd make a little video for you.
So the video that we thought we would make today is 5 good ideas when you buy a camper van. We did do some of these things, but not all of them. So we've compiled a list of 5 things that it's a good idea to do when you first buy it, so that you don't just jump straight in there and spend loads of money on it. So what's the first one, Gary?
Well, the first one is just get the absolute basics you need. Just for a bit of a trial run, really. Things like crockery and things like that, which you can just take from out your house. You haven't got to go and buy the specialist stuff straight away. So that's quite a handy tip to start with. Don't go overboard.
So you could spend quite a lot of money on plates and cups and cutlery, like special camper van stuff or camping stuff, but you can just take it from your kitchen the first night or the first few nights, just so that you've got the basics of what you need. I think the only thing that we actually bought new was the kettle, because we've got a 2 gas hob burner. We've got a plug-in kettle which we didn't want to take, so we bought a little one from Amazon for £10 or £15, and then the rest of the stuff we just grabbed from the kitchen, didn't we, for
Yeah,
our first few nights away?
yeah. To be fair, you could probably just manage for one night or 2 nights, maybe just boiling water up in a pan if you needed to. But yeah, that's an easy one, isn't it? You know that's not going to be a bad buy.
And likewise with sleeping gear, you don't really need to go and buy specialist gear for the first night. You could just take your pillows off your bed, your duvet, and a sheet, and just make a bed up. And then once you've slept in it for 1 or 2 nights, decide whether or not you like having a duvet. You might decide you want a sleeping bag. We've got a double sleeping bag, haven't we?
Yeah,
It's nice and cosy.
yeah, we manage quite fine with that, don't we? Yeah, I mean, the other thing you could do is you could just put one duvet down, just make it a bit more comfy, and another duvet over the top as well, couldn't you? Before you invest in like a mattress topper or something.
Yeah, because gear is really expensive. Once you've had the outlay of buying your van, you don't then want another load of expensive gear to have to fork out for.
Yeah, and the other good thing I think to recommend is definitely just have a small practice run. Don't just head off for a week or 2 weeks or something and expect it all to work out. Just go away somewhere local, or at least somewhere close to where you know. Just have a night out there, maybe with an option to extend it to 2, and that just makes it a lot easier because at least you've got a bit of a plan B. You can escape or get back home if things don't work out.
Yeah, we stayed in Wales, near to the static caravan that Gary's got, and we had a couple of nights just in a park up. And we decided if it didn't go well, we could just migrate to the caravan and just go and kind of have a couple of nights there if it went badly, but it was
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. No, it was,
So we wanted to make sure that we knew how to put the bed up, how to do the pop roof, how much food we could fit in the fridge. That's important.
yeah.
How the gas hob works, how much gas we might use. We wanted to make sure we knew how to use the diesel heater. Also, how to turn the seat round. That was a right ball ache. That took ages, didn't it?
Yeah, there's a bit of a knack to that. Certainly, the more you do it, the easier it gets. But yeah, it's a bit tricky and unwieldy the first time you do it.
So that was a good thing, having that practice run, like a dry run, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, just to get familiar with it and just give you a little bit of confidence, really. And then you can go a little bit further afield and for a little bit longer.
It also gives you a chance to get used to driving it, because it's not a million miles. Well, our T6 isn't a million miles off a car, is it? But it's obviously it's longer and it's slightly wider.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all different. It's all part of the learning and part of the fun, really, isn't it? The fact that it is a little bit different, and like I'm saying, you do get a very different perspective driving as well. So it's quite part of the charm, I think, and the appeal.
Yeah. So the third thing that we think is important to check before you go away anywhere in your van are, we've listed a few maintenance ideas and tips. So Gary, what are they?
Yeah, well, just like if you go away on any major journey in your car, there's a few things that you should be checking. But obviously, with your van maybe not being a daily driver, it's probably more important you do just check these things before you head out in it. So obviously, the basics such as checking your air in your tyres, make sure that they're at the right pressures, check your oil levels. Obviously, make sure you've got enough fuel in there for where you want to get to. Um, but also, it's probably worth just checking the charge on your leisure battery, make sure that's okay. Maybe even just if you've got a ability to just hook up at home, just make sure you've got that topped up. You've got the peace of mind then that you've got as much power as you're going to need. And I think even maybe just check your water pump's working okay, that that's not seized up or anything while it's been sitting. And obviously, just check that you've got enough gas on board as well, if you've got gas in your van. So the next thing to think about is obviously really regards your destination, where that's going to be. So you need to just think about that.
Yeah, so if you're going to go for a free park up, like on a Park for Night app, Park Up, you might want to have a couple of them lined up just in case you get there and you don't like the vibe or it doesn't feel right, or even if it's full. So you need a plan B for that. And if you've got a place booked up where you've paid, obviously that's different. You'd be fine, but it's more if you're going on the Park for Night app, isn't it? We've turned
Yeah,
up at places and they've been packed. You can't get in. So it's always good to have a plan B for that. And that takes us to the last one.
yeah, which is extras. We've called that taking extras. So
Yeah, take extras of anything.
yeah, so I think it's just things like the essentials really, just to make sure that you are comfortable. You're not wanting for anything. So you don't want to be cold at night, so take a couple of extra blankets.
Yeah,
And those kind of things. That'll really help, won't it?
extra food, extra snacks.
Yeah. Yeah, and also water. Thing we found that really amazed us was how much
Oh
water you
yeah,
actually use. And we've got a 12-litre container in ours, and we get through it in no time. So definitely a good idea to make sure you've got a secondary container so you can take additional with you, so that you're not hunting around for somewhere to fill up again.
and the other thing we found handy is having a fully charged power bank that you can plug your phones into so that you're not draining off the leisure battery. And a starter pack of jump leads, because we've had a few occasions now, haven't we, where we've gone away in the van and then we've gone to start it and it's just completely dead. And it's not that we've drained the battery, it's just we've had battery problems, haven't we, for a while now.
Yeah, hence we're without the van at the moment, because one of the things we haven't done is just get that battery changed, because unfortunately I think it had it, and the colder weather coming on had really sealed it really. So yeah, definitely I think it's a good idea to either have some jumper cables or a jump starter pack. Just gives you that peace of mind.
Yeah, I mean, the first time we managed to roll it down the hill, we were parked on a hill, so we were quite lucky.
We were.
We just pushed it down the hill and got it to start, and we thought that was the end of it, but there's been several times since then when we've been stuck.
Yeah.
So the starter packs come in handy. So I mean, it was only like 30 quid, wasn't it, off Amazon?
Yeah, that's really good.
And it's tiny. You
yeah,
can just shove it in your van, and you know you've got it.
and it doubles up as another power bank anyway, the one we've got. So that's really useful.
Yeah. So that's it. So those are our um, five things that I think, important things that I think you should do. You should check before you have a night away in your van.
Get peace of mind, and you can just enjoy.
Yeah.
And then you can decide what you want to do once you've got the basics sorted, and just got a bit of confidence, and then you can really go and enjoy yourself spending on stuff that you didn't know you needed. Like I certainly did,
Oh
but that's
yeah.
another story.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, thanks a lot.
See you in the next one.
Bye bye.